Hi everybody, welcome to the Soulful Soul. My name is Gladys and this is your monthly, your zodiac for the month of December 2021. Welcome back, Leo. The wrong card here. Welcome back, Leo. This is your reading for the month of December 2021. I'm going to draw from the energy oracle deck first. I've been doing that for everyone, just to get a general sense of what could be going on for the Leos. You get rest and rejuvenate. So you might be feeling, or it might be a hectic time for you, Leo. You maybe need to just take time out right now. Oh, the monkeys. So let's see what your reading has to say for you, Leo. Very worried about finances, Leo. Beneath the deck is the Tower. And for those of you who are not familiar, I do a quick round with the one deck and then I clarify. We go deeper in, so this will just be a quick look and then we clarify with the second. At your core, you are worried about finances and an imbalance. There's something, you know what it feels like, giving out too much, giving out more than you're taking in financially. It's like there's not a check and balance, basically. There's a maybe you need to watch that. You need to watch expenditure, or it's something like to do with that. And you need to think about balance. How do you bring about the balance you are seeking? How do you bring about justice in whatever the situation is? What feels like justice for you? In your near past is the heart chakra, and the heart chakra is, well, obviously about love, but it can be family love, sibling love, a parent, friend, partnership of whatever sort. It's something you feel emotionally attached to. So in the past, let's see what comes up. It's maybe something, matters of the heart have been affecting this. You know, it could even suggest that you've made choices based on the heart instead of the head in certain situations, maybe to deal with this. But let's see what comes up, because we still have to go deeper. Could be anything, and I'm reading for lots of Leos, let me just think. But there's something that's out of balance here. This is the card of Sag. That's the card of Scorpio and the card of Libra and Capricorn. One or more might be playing a role for you. So, something is out of kilter. You are feeling burdened. You really are feeling burdened now. I feel like the Nine of Wands in reverse is you not even valuing anything about yourself. This seems to be a theme for some. It's not the first reading that's come up with this. There's something beneath the surface where you need to be valuing yourself more. Leo, you need to be valuing your experiences, honoring your experiences, and I feel somehow you're not. You are feeling out of touch with your higher self, with something that you're feeling out of touch with this. You're feeling, I feel like you're feeling a bit at sea in a way, spiritually. And spiritually can mean different things for different people. I imagine the crown chakra can mean the church. The crown chakra can mean God in the conventional sense. It can be your higher self. But you are feeling, you're feeling it. So it is something that's important to you. And around you is this transformation that you're waiting for. You're waiting for something to end, and it's not ending. It's like in your near future, you might feel like toppled, like you're not standing up for yourself. So we'll get clarifiers about that. Or your advice is the card of Capricorn. It's the devil. And perhaps you are needing to look at something to do with power, how you use power or don't use it in your own interests, Leo. You know, Capricorn got something like that. Well, a number of people are dealing with this power thing, and but I feel like it's about, for some, it's about how we abuse power, use power over others. For some, it's how we allow others to use power over us. And you will know where you are sitting right now, what you are feeling regarding power right now, you know, and I think that's something you need to work with. I think it's very important for you right now, Leo. And in your near future, financial and material changes. So that could be a good thing. What it does, the Five of Coins does generally speak about, is feeling like the outsider. So let's get your clarifiers, Leo. Beneath the deck you get the Fool, a new beginning. So maybe you are right now worried about your new beginning, but perhaps it's happening. I didn't talk about this disruption card beneath the deck, which is about a tower. It's like you are feeling in a constant tower moment, like it's slow, like your tower is crumbling, but it's suspended at the same time, you know. And it could be that something that you thought had ended is not over. You get I feel like this is like a rumbling tower, like the things are falling and falling and falling, but it's not happening quickly. But I feel like it's preparing you for a new beginning. Preparing you for a new beginning. You get the prosperity begins. Cancer got this as well in this very same position. The Ace of Coins with the Eight of Coins. So I think you are deeply concerned about finances. It's like you want to begin working on something very steadily and diligently, but you maybe don't have the finances to do to do that. It's something that a labor of love that you want to, oh my gosh, Pat, that you want to get stuck into, but you're feeling tired, like you can't move yet. Yeah, and then with this another fire card, with the card of Sag, you get a new beginning. The Page of Wands. Let me just think about that. Maybe you don't know it, but maybe your new beginning is kind of on its way. You might not be able to see it yet, but oh, sorry, I had to move the laptop because it's getting hot. There we go. I think that's better. Yeah, so this imbalance, whatever this imbalance is, I feel like it's leading to a new beginning, of something that you can be passionate about. So maybe right now it's time for you to be doing a bit more reflection on what balance means for you, on maybe a reflection on why you feel imbalanced. Maybe take this time out to be less hard on yourself, but more engaged in the inner work, Leo. Instead of fretting, I know that's easier said than done, rather engage in looking within and looking at where there's imbalance and how you feel you can right that. You get the star with the Libra card, so there's Aquarius there as well. But what this is talking about is this need for healing. This is what you need to think about. It's like you are refusing to take your healing seriously, or that can be the danger. Your healing is related to balance, but you need to take it seriously. And I think this links back to your crown chakra. And I'm seeing the 1 and the 7 there. There's something really important about that healing that can lead. That is the ticket to your new beginning. That's what I'm seeing. Because even here, this new beginning is like waiting to happen, but you have with it this impatience or this lack of balance. I think if I would say the two themes here are finding balance and healing. Well, that's it. It's healing your imbalances. But in order to do that, you need to do that deep reflection, inner work. You know, the St. John's wort came out for so many people. And what I've said about the St. John's wort, this is your card, the Sun card. Leo, so many things. Well, a couple of things are coming to me. One, the St. John's wort, I believe, it's a tranquilizer, but it doesn't have, it's not addictive, right? So it's very gentle in your system as far as I know. And maybe you need to be, it could mean that you need to take St. John's wort if you are anxious. But what I'm seeing here is this, you are maybe not, I feel there's something deep here to do with loving yourself. Not even just not valuing yourself, but loving yourself. So I think you need to be working with the heart chakra a lot. The beneath in your unconscious, you get the spiritual strength, the 4 of Wands. I think one of the things you need to be looking at, Leo, is that you need to draw on your spiritual strength to see what you have achieved. I think what you're being guided to do is look at your achievements. I think you're not believing that you've achieved anything. And we've all achieved something. We've all made mistakes. We've all achieved something. You need to be looking at what you've achieved. It's almost like you need to do a lot of hard work, but at the same time you need to do some honest inventory from your heart, from a place of loving yourself, so that you can not be hard on yourself. And if you did that, you would see what will lead to your stability, or what you can build on, how you can continue to build your stability, or that you are indeed building your stability, or you have built your stability, but you have the means, and it's about doing a stock take. With the crown chakra, you get this feeling. There's again the imbalance. It's so interesting, so similar in some of the messages to Cancer. There's this imbalance. You get Temperance there, also about imbalance. So I think that's what you are needing to look at. There's some deep work that you need to do about what does balance look like for you. Where have there been imbalances in your life? How, just do almost like a step-by-step, whatever question comes up. Where have been the imbalances? Where are the imbalances? Okay, so here they are. Why do I feel these imbalances are here? What could have caused these imbalances? How could I possibly right them? And I feel like you need to be approaching this from your heart. So it's almost like doing a head exercise with your heart at the center. Maybe while you're doing this, do the Ho'oponopono for you, for the situation and for you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you, I'm sorry. Wherever the imbalance, whatever the situation is, work with that. And I think that in that process you are getting in touch with your higher intelligence as well. Here's in the near future again this imbalance, and I feel that this Temperance card is talking about that self-care. Maybe doing things like having camellia, which I feel is like a chamomile, right? I would imagine, like having tea, or having things that calm you, doing things that calm you, because it might just be a very busy time as well. And here you get the card of Cancer. So you're waiting for this transformation, this thing to end, so that you can move forward swiftly. But you're getting the Cancer card, so maybe something will happen that will lead to a swift movement forward. Maybe you'll gain clarity on something, and I want to clarify that as well. I did the same for Cancer, by the way, for this area of their reading. And you get the Nine of Earth and the Devil. I feel like there's something in your Devil energy that can lead, that is your guidance to your complete fulfillment. The Nine of Earth is independence. It's standing on your own 2 feet. It's your richness and your abundance. So there's something to do with the Devil that is related to that, and it might be in honoring some aspect of yourself that you see as bad, and engaging with it. Maybe some way you are not owning your power that you need to look at. And I feel like it might come out of this inventory here. Well, Leo, you have a fucking interesting reading. That's all I can say. And it's deep, and I love it. And go for it. Do it. Do the stuff. And in your outcome, you get the 6 of water with the 5 of coins. So there's something to do with the past that maybe you're letting go of, like nostalgia and family. Maybe you're letting go of an attachment to past life love, or past love, or soulmate, or something. And I feel like maybe then that leads to change. Let me get 2 clarifiers. I want to get one for there and one for there. And I'm going to use these energy oracle cards, but I'm going to read them like I would the tarot. Let me just see. I don't really like using oracle cards for depth. it's so interesting because this card came up in the reverse. It's victory, right? It's for me, it makes me think of the Six of Wands. So I feel like your work, I think you're feeling unvictorious, to be honest, but there is victory to be had. You know, this card is so similar. I feel like you just need to sit it out, and there's something that needs to die, dear hearts, and it might be in your hands, it might not be in your hands, but I feel like you're waiting for this transformation to happen so you can rush forward. You're waiting for something that feels like victory to you. And then in your outcome, you know, I sat looking at this for a long time, thinking, what the fuck, really? Leo, don't mess with me, man. You might still feel this financial constraint. It might be in your mind, you know, and it might be because there's a huge change taking place within you. I feel like this is not the big issue. It is the big issue. It's the one that's showing on the surface, but I think that there's an internal issue that you're needing to look at about how you value yourself, but also how you bring about balance. And I think they are linked, and it's about how you move forward with that. But there's something about family, community, who you see as your community, that is maybe that you are letting go of, that you are emotionally maybe detaching from in your outcome. Very interesting there, Leo, very interesting. But I feel like you need to be doing this work of confronting, of looking at how you use power, constructively or destructively, you know, or both. But what is it that you're afraid of looking at of the devil within you, you know? And I feel like that thing that you might think is so negative might be actually something very constructive for you to look at, or to harness, or to transform, you know. I think I'm going to leave it there. I wanted to go into some kind of explanation of that, of what that could be, but I mean, it would be such different things for different people. So let's say, for example, I'm trying to think of an example. Let's say, for example, it's something like that's frowned upon by society, maybe detachment, or in your community, it's like your ability to detach. But maybe that's the thing that everyone's you don't like about yourself, but maybe that's what's needed right now. Let's think about something about me that I don't like. I'm finding it hard. Maybe only because I don't want to reveal it, not because they are. What would I say? Let's just say getting older, because I think that applies to so many of us. We think getting older is a negative thing, but getting older also means that you have more wisdom. You have so much more experience to draw on, you know. So it's something like that, something where you feel, oh, I can't. This is a bad habit. This is an addiction. This is something I hate. Looking at that and seeing where the lesson is in it, or where it can be transformed, or where it actually is positive. Oh my goodness. You know, Cancer got this as well. Etheric cords. Maybe you are detaching from something from the past. And I think it's to do with relationships. Could be family. It could be close relationships of some sort that you are. I think there's a detachment that's happening. Okay, Leo, I'm going to leave it there and see, and you can tell me how it works for you. I'd love to hear your feedback. Please give me a like if this resonates. I think you're going through a huge change, Leo, And you've got this, just trust in yourself. But I think that you need to be looking at yourself and your process through the eyes of love. Whatever you're doing for your healing, do it with the eyes of love. Okay, Leo, I'm going to leave it there. I send you lots of love for the month ahead. I'll be in touch again soon. Bye.